Inside the occasion that we erase the boundaries, the most charming celestial body I apprehend is the one that might be brilliant in our sky. It is this one, Betelgeuse dot. It's a large red, extremely bright giant star. Ach. And if you were to put it where our sun is, it could expand all the way out to the orbit of Jupiter. This big, extraordinarily unstable superstar is on the verge of exploding. It is not as straightforward as it may seem. Inside the cosmos, these gigantic events, just like the most extreme supernova, could shake everything we look at and even things we don't, though we cannot see it clearly. Betelgeuse is considered a symbol of a red supergiant star, generally much larger than our own sun. Brian Cox, along with other astronomers, believes it might explode in a supernova soon. Humans have grown more and more concerned about what is going to happen because the James Webb Space Telescope has been capturing splendid pictures of the star. When exactly will Betelgeuse erupt into a supernova? And how significant will the impact be on the planet? Let's delve into a star within the dazzling Orion constellation, which shines so brightly that even ancient civilizations noticed it. The fantastic star Betelgeuse resides on the eastern shoulder of the Orion constellation. Ranking as the second largest star in Orion, its name derives from this region. Marking it as a shoulder star, Betelgeuse is probably one of the brightest stars visible in the night sky. In addition to its brilliance, the star emits an unusual red hue, which, as we will discover, signals potential danger. Humanity has long studied Betelgeuse. Greek astronomer TMY observed it long ago. At that time, the first thing humans identified about stars was their color. TMY noted that the star appeared to have a reddish-orange hue, an alarming indication in recent years. Scientists have been analyzing the star with even greater precision, and they now have a much clearer understanding of what makes it so strikingly luminous. One of these elements is that the star undergoes sizable variations in brightness, fluctuating by as much as 0.6. Betelgeuse is a variable star, meaning its brightness changes periodically. In 2019, researchers observed some new behaviors of the star that had never been seen before. Despite the fact that Betelgeuse didn't stop shining completely, its luminosity significantly decreased. It dimmed to a level of around 1.6, prompting specialists to investigate why such an irregularity was happening in one of the brightest stars in the sky. They hoped to discover an explanation for why Betelgeuse was behaving so inconsistently. According to their findings, Betelgeuse could explode as a supernova at any given moment. Brian Cox, famed scientist, shared this alarming evaluation. As a prominent professor of particle physics at the University of Manchester and the Royal Society professor for public engagement with science, his opinion carries weight. He also presents popular science TV shows and writes books, making his perspective well respected. Brian Cox explained that Betelgeuse seems like a ticking time bomb, one that could erupt with little warning. To support this claim, the James Webb Space Telescope has provided substantial evidence, even though numerous peculiarities about Betelgeuse have raised many questions. Why does Betelgeuse act so strangely in terms of its variability? With the new data, Betelgeuse has earned its place as a candidate for a supernova. However, researchers still do not know when the explosion will occur. The fact that Betelgeuse's mass is nearly twice that of the Sun supports this theory. Commonly, stars with at least several times the Sun's mass are considered potential supernova candidates. The plot thickens. Scientists have used different tools to investigate Betelgeuse, such as the James Webb Space Telescope and the Laser Interferometer, Gravitational Wave Observatory, to uncover mysteries surrounding the giant star. What they've uncovered is still shrouded in mystery. Betelgeuse was born on August 31st, a very long time ago, and since then, the star has been emitting strange signals that keep its fate uncertain. What did they discover? They detected unusual light waves emanating from the star, which raised further intrigue. However, this wasn't the only abnormal occurrence. It brings us back to the fact that Betelgeuse is a variable star, fluctuating in brightness. There have been reports that Betelgeuse had regular darkening episodes akin to sunspots on our own sun, but the cycles were different. It shifts between bright and dim stages twice as quickly as it once did, another atypical sign that Betelgeuse is misbehaving. Researchers found that in February 2021, the star's dimming cycle reached a brightness band of plus 1.61. This occurred not long after the star experienced a massive dimming event, marking the start of its strange behavior and raising alarms that Betelgeuse might be nearing the end. The big dimming between 2019 and 2020, reaching its lowest level, made many experts confident that the star would explode within the next 100,000 years. But when Betelgeuse brightened again after this remarkable dimming, things became even more bewildering. As physicist Andrea Dry from the Harvard-Smithsonian Center for Astrophysics noted, the star was now 150% brighter than usual, making it the seventh brightest star in the sky. Researchers were astonished to see a red glow rising from the southern part of the sky. The situation only became more complicated. This development sparked numerous theories about the cause of Betelgeuse's extraordinary dimming. It's important to highlight that not every star radiates the same red glow that Betelgeuse does. This glow marks Betelgeuse as a red supergiant, the final stage of a star's life before its death. This red hue is the result of a surface temperature around 3,500 Kelvin, notably cooler than the outer layer of the Sun, which is around 5,500 Kelvin. Because Betelgeuse is cooler than the Sun, it radiates less energy per unit of surface area. Even though it is much larger and on the brink of exploding, we must also remember the extraordinary dimming event that Brian Cox questions. Does it truly mean Betelgeuse will go supernova? The reality is that Betelgeuse is already in its red supergiant phase, shows that it is nearing the end of its life as a star. A star in this stage will often dim as it dies, and that is something scientists can detect. But Betelgeuse's recent unusual behavior has caused scientists to be even more focused on monitoring it. Today, multiple telescopes are focused on this mysterious dimming event, trying to gather more insights. Things continue to get even more fascinating. Since researchers still do not have a deep understanding of Betelgeuse's behavior using cutting-edge instruments, scientists are observing the star closely. The James Webb Space Telescope has been one of the most valuable tools since its launch in 2021, helping astronomers collect new, valuable information about Betelgeuse. The telescope's images of the star's extraordinary dimming have shown that the event triggered an immense mass ejection about 400 billion times, more significant than a normal coronal mass ejection. The James Webb Space Telescope can also examine phenomena invisible to the human eye, including specific light wavelengths and frequencies, making it an invaluable asset. Researchers have observed dust clouds forming on the star's surface that appear to resemble leaves in space, an extraordinary yet captivating finding, despite the fact that Betelgeuse is certainly nearing its death. Scientists continue to watch for signs of when it will ultimately explode. Since no one knows the exact moment, Betelgeuse is assumed to be significantly more massive than the Sun, and researchers expect this. A terrific purple star is set to shine for the next decade. However, given the unusual behavior of the star, it is difficult to say if this forecast will hold true. After the massive dimming event, for now, scientists do not expect that Betelgeuse will explode in the immediate future. Even so, when it does, it will be the first supernova witnessed in modern times since Johannes Kepler's observation in 1604. Scientists do not believe it will happen soon. They are still trying to understand the star's erratic behavior. Despite this uncertainty, when Betelgeuse eventually explodes, it could be a wonderful and rare astronomical event. When it finally goes supernova, it will emit an incredible amount of energy, briefly shining brighter than the entire galaxy and visible even from Earth. bright as the full moon, though the supernova may be an awe-inspiring cosmic occasion. It will not pose any direct risk to Earth, since Betelgeuse is over 600 light-years away. However, it will provide a valuable opportunity for scientists to study the final stages of a massive star's life and the phenomena related to such an explosive event. Betelgeuse's inevitable death is not just a scientific curiosity, but also a reminder of the vast and unpredictable nature of the universe. Stars like Betelgeuse play a crucial role in the life cycle of galaxies, enriching the cosmos with elements essential for the formation of new stars, planets, and potentially life itself. The death of such a star is not an end, but a transformation, as it releases heavy elements that will seed new stellar structures. In the meantime, scientists continue to observe Betelgeuse, piecing together the puzzle of its fate. With each new discovery, the mystery surrounding it deepens, expanding our understanding of the universe with every piece of the puzzle uncovered. Perhaps in the years to come, we will witness one of the most magnificent events in the cosmos: the transformation of Betelgeuse from a massive red giant into a breathtaking supernova. Until then, the sky will remain a canvas of wonder, with Betelgeuse shining brightly as a reminder of the fleeting nature of existence within the universe. Transition into a supernova is an event that will capture the attention of astronomers and skywatchers alike. Even though we are unsure when exactly this transformation will occur, the star's current instability has sparked a wave of speculation about its fate. The advanced tools and technologies at our disposal, including the James Webb and Hubble space telescopes, have provided astronomers with exceptional insights into the behavior of this brilliant star. As Betelgeuse's brightness fluctuates and its erratic changes continue, scientists are meticulously studying the data in hopes of understanding what triggers these shifts. The star's extreme variability may be a precursor to the violent explosion that will ultimately mark the end of its stellar life. Whether or not Betelgeuse will explode within the next few years or in a much longer time frame remains uncertain. One thing is clear: the universe is full of cosmic surprises, and Betelgeuse's eventual demise may be a spectacle that brings new opportunities for discovery. Throughout the centuries, astronomers have discovered and studied countless stars, but few have garnered as much interest as Betelgeuse. Its enormous size, variable brightness, and unusual coloration have made it a subject of intense research. As a red supergiant, Betelgeuse is already in the final stage of its life cycle. The star's immense size means that it will eventually exhaust its nuclear fuel, leading to its ultimate collapse and subsequent explosion into a supernova. This explosive event will release a stunning amount of energy, significantly altering the surrounding cosmic environment. Despite the many uncertainties surrounding the exact timing of Betelgeuse's supernova, astronomers agree on one thing: the star's eventual death will be one of the most significant cosmic events to occur in our lifetime. The data being gathered by the most advanced telescopes today is helping to unravel the mysteries of the star, providing crucial information about the processes that occurred during the final stages of a star's life. By analyzing the behavior of Betelgeuse, scientists can gain deeper insights into the broader mechanics of stellar evolution. Moreover, the explosion of Betelgeuse will likely leave behind a lasting impact on the surrounding space, enriching the interstellar medium with heavy elements that will eventually be incorporated into new stars, planets, and potentially even life forms. This cycle of creation and destruction is a fundamental part of the life cycle of stars, and Betelgeuse's supernova could be a prime example of this cosmic process. As we continue to monitor Betelgeuse and other stars in similar stages of evolution, astronomers are using cutting-edge technology to better understand the forces at play. The James Webb Space Telescope, with its remarkable ability to observe distant objects in the universe, is offering a wealth of information that will shape our understanding of stellar dynamics. The images and measurements captured by this telescope are helping to shed light on the complex mechanisms that drive a star's evolution from its birth to its ultimate death. Although the death of a massive star may seem like a cataclysmic event, it is in fact a vital step in the ongoing cycle of stellar evolution. The elements released during a supernova contribute to the formation of new stars, planets, and potentially even life. In this sense, the death of Betelgeuse and stars, like it is not an end but rather a transformation that fuels the birth of new celestial bodies. As such, Betelgeuse's supernova will play a significant role in the ongoing evolution of the universe, contributing to the creation of the building blocks for future generations of stars and planets. Until the day Betelgeuse finally explodes, astronomers will continue to observe and study its behavior, piecing together the clues that will help them predict its future. The star's unpredictable dimming and brightening cycles, as well as its other unusual behaviors, make it a fascinating subject of study. With every new discovery, scientists are learning more about the processes that govern the life cycle of stars and, by extension, the evolution of the universe itself. The mystery surrounding Betelgeuse's fate serves as a reminder of the vastness and complexity of the cosmos. The universe is full of untold wonders, and the study of stars like Betelgeuse allows us to glimpse the brilliant processes that shape the fabric of reality.